In round 3 of the Formula 1 eSports or eSport Championship, we head to the Principality. Welcome along to round 3 of this brand new and very fast league. Let's see if the drivers can still handle this circuit, and let's see if I can still handle the volume of my phone, but it should be fine. So we got Nico, F1 fan, then Skibbity, all racing for all racing once again. Guillermo this time for Alpine, which is interesting. Let's check that immediately. But yeah, no, he's actually a McLaren driver, so maybe that's not on purpose. I don't think that there are two McLarens in here today. Matt is racing for Haas, and he just found out a few minutes ago that we are racing in Monaco, so let's hope that he's not too much of a menace in qualifying, but he looks pretty laggy right now. Then we have Krosnet. Oh, so maybe we do have, yes, we do have two McLaren drivers. So let's see if maybe Guillermo could still take his grid position, even if he races for McLaren then, but I don't think that's allowed, like if both McLarens are worse than him. And Brazilas and Frimpong here are racing for Ferrari. And Piggy is also there. He right now is still eating pizza, or at least he was a few minutes ago. Maybe he already finished it, but I think it wasn't even ready before he joined the lobby. But yeah, he still does have the fastest lap of the race, 26.4. Don't necessarily know what the times are around this track with Formula A cars. But Krosnet is pretty close in second. Pigeon is P3 right now in terms of the times. Krosnet takes new tires. We do have tire wear activated once again. I mean, I said this myself, but I just remembered that we didn't have it then in the second part of qualifying last time out. But anyways, no one complained so far, because they probably can't, because if they leave then yeah. Anyways, so we are at the Circuit de Monaco, of course, the most legendary course in Formula 1, and it will be a classic in this league as well, which will follow the F1 calendar in the next season. And I'm really looking forward to this, because then it won't be as stressful with the UMRL and F1ES. Especially because this is 2 sessions, and let's hope that we do have a spec series, a non-spec series, when the first real season of this league is underway then. And I think Matt right now is distracting Piggy a little bit with that lag. Matt has got a 27.13. So for him it must look quite okay. But yeah, Krosnet is still close to Piggy. Pigeon does have the same time as Nikhil. And what happened to Krosnet? He does have the same time as well. Ah no, Pigeon doesn't have the same time. It just switched in that exact moment, I'm sorry. Then Skibbity also in P5 though, so VCAP are looking solid, at least at the moment. F1 fan in P6 only. He started on the front row in his first ever race in this league, last time out at Miami. That race was won, of course, by Piggy. So it's 2-2 for him right here too, and doesn't look like he will stop anytime soon, but now he did at the side of the track, maybe taking a bite of his pizza. Or maybe he should go into the pit lane for doing that. But yeah, we are actually all very closely together. Guillermo right now is in P10. Nice to see that it's quite a lot of drivers for qualifying. And just Guillermo is on a 27 flat. We are not above the 27 mark, and yeah, all separated by only 0.6. And F1 fan has just set the new provisional fastest time for Q1, not pole position yet, because the slowest 4 drivers will be eliminated again, and then it's a shootout for pole position between the top 6 in Q2, which will be 6 minutes. This session is 8 minutes, and the rain now has come around, which might neutralize it for quite some time, because now it's gonna be heavy rain, and let's see if they're just gonna have to wait now. And that makes me question the rules, and if I interpreted them correctly, because it does make sense in real life because you can't change it, but right here it just kind of makes it a bit less interesting. Matt is still going at it, trying to improve his time, and what? He does have a 26.08. I don't think he set this on inters, but Matt has absolutely demolished the time from, I mean, he's not too far off the time from F1 fan, but it's a huge improvement compared to the time we saw from Piggy throughout almost all the session. So that looks very good, and he didn't practice because he didn't know which track we are even racing on. And now he's still sliding through the streets there. F1 fan also out on track, trying to have a bit of fun. The rest is waiting, and maybe also, yeah, I don't know, just chilling. Only Skibbity and Nicola look a bit active. Brazilus as well, having fun there. But yeah, anyways, of course we do have a street track here at the circuit in Monaco. 19 corners, 8 to the left and 11 to the right. And it's a really hard track also in this game, and of course qualifying is always fantastic at Monaco. Maybe we do have a camera of the last corner right now. If not, then I might just zoom out at this point, because that last corner right there does have an invisible wall. I can't be fooled that I'm just always hitting the barrier there, and that makes this track a bit naughty. And Frimpong and Krasnov just collided on track, and now F1 fan as well. But there won't be any improvements because it doesn't dry up quickly enough. But yeah, look at this beautiful track on the Côte d'Azur. Some people having fun in the tunnel. Of course, also a special feature of this track, there's a stadium up there. I'm not sure if that exists in real life. But yeah, the time is now ticking off, and we can also now take a look at who is eliminated from the session. It is Skibbity just about. So VCUB not taking 2 cars into Q2. Guillermo also not making it for Alpine. And both Ferraris are at the back of the grid for the race in 2 days' time. Time for finding out who will be in pole position for the Monaco Grand Prix. Matt out of the gates, leading the way because he took the fastest lap in our first session. 4 drivers have been eliminated, and these have remained all very prominent drivers throughout the leagues right now. And the 2 McLarens have been discussing about giving each other slipstream in the tunnel. So they once again want to work together, just like they did at the end of the Miami Grand Prix. And I also can tell you there that I did commentate that race actually, but I didn't record it, and that is very painful, and Brazilus is now probably doing that. So yeah, thanks anyways Brazilus for doing that, because I absolutely don't have time for this right now. But yeah, it's a shame, but it still was a nice race to watch, with the McLarens working together in the end, with the Williams doing that amazing double defense when they had the 1-2. And that just a crazy fight between Williams, Ferrari and McLaren in the first laps of this race. And yeah, let's hope that it will be just as exciting at Monaco. F1 fans, that's a 26.25. That is almost the time that he set in qualifying so far. And now Krasnod is passing him. Oh, not sure if he benefited off that. Right now Krasnod is P3, 300th of a second behind Piggy. Krasnod across the line with an improvement at 26.22. Maybe the slipstream helped, maybe it was just an amazing time. Maybe with both together they can still improve by a lot. Now F1 fan is getting the toe, but always not by a lot. They need to coordinate it maybe a little bit better, because it's always like Krasnod just comes off his flying lap and then F1 fan immediately starts with his. Now F1 fan is racing ahead of him right there. And let's see how they're gonna do it this time. And that looks very good. That looks very good. F1 fan, is he getting out of the way? Krasnod goes across the runoff in the chicane. Let's see where he is. Nice exit out of the last corner. And 26.32. Not as fast as he already has been. But F1 fan, meanwhile, has set a 26.03. That is even faster than Matt's time from Q1. And the McLarens are certainly pushing that 25 boundary. Krasnod now passing his teammate again. Let's see what the Williams are doing right there. That's Nikhil kind of staying behind Matt there. It's also helpful down the main straight, but Nikhil with a 26.7 is not at the front, but at the exact opposite end. And Pigeon second to last right now. Matt in P4. Piggy is P2 for Williams. And he's very close now, 26.13. As F1 fan goes into the pit lane, we did now deactivate tire wear as well as rain for that session again. So that is why McLaren are just giving each other slipstream and then taking turns in pulling in the fastest laps all the time. And yeah, they're making it very interesting. And now it's already only 2 minutes to go in our Friday, or as you're watching this, Thursday session. It is so close at the front between Piggy, who was just stuck in the tunnel, almost did a Samuelino there. Not sure how his pizza is doing. Krasnod now looking to cross the line. He does so. 26.18 is a new personal best for him. He's just half a tenth of a second of our championship leader. And right now McLaren do have the upper hand for the starting grid tomorrow. Matt and Krasnod get out of the way so Piggy can push. He picks up a little bit of slipstream now down the main straight. Very nice. Didn't look too clean. I think it was just a little bit of lag. And with the help of his teammate, at 26.02 for our championship leader and now provisional pole sitter Piggy. And they're so close to the 25 benchmark. But will Piggy even need it? It's just a few seconds to find out. Well, it looks like both McLarens are going slowly right now. Is Nikhil now pushing, or is he once again helping out Piggy? They won't cross the line though for another lap, and now they're kind of getting into the way of Matt there. And now Piggy is once again pushing. I don't know, let's check in with the McLarens. Krasnod once again picking up slipstream. He doesn't go over the curb then in the chicane, but maybe he hit the wall. It looked kind of a bit laggy, but for one last time he goes across the line and it's a 26.6, not enough to deny Piggy of his pole position for the Monaco Grand Prix. F1 fan once again takes a front row in Formula 1 eSport, crossing it in P3, so McLaren do have the best position, I believe, for tomorrow's race. Pigeon then in P4 for VCarb, Nikhil in 5th in the second Williams, and Matt for Haas starts in P6. So thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned when we head into the first Monaco Grand Prix of the Formula 1 eSport Championship in 2 days' time.